Hey everyone, Toronto Ty back here again in the parking lot outside the track storage area behind Behemoth's Helix. And as you can see, the gate is open, which means that they have been most likely bringing things in from here, which is pretty awesome. And now we can get a much better look at these supports here and their color. And I mean, yeah, like these are clearly, to me, clearly parts of the transfer track and brake run. And over here, we've got more supports. This is really, really awesome. And just to give you guys another look here, so we've got these two giant ones over here, and then these two smaller ones here, all these columns here, and then two more columns here with that interesting odd-shaped one. Then, moving further over, we've got all this stuff that was here in previous weeks, including what I believe is the elevator track for the lift, and yeah, just more storage track sections, everything like that. These tracks pieces here, and then over on this side we've got a ton of stuff here, which is awesome. So, right here, these are clearly the parts of the platform that will go underneath the platform. So these help you get on the coaster before the floor drops out, which proves that this is going to be a floorless coaster. And that's not altogether surprising, but it is really awesome to get confirmation of that. You guys can tell there, these track sections actually do say dive coaster on them, so that's another thing that's been confirmed. Woohoo! So it is indeed going to be a floorless dive coaster, and that's about all we know for now. Actually, just one other thing that I'd like to mention about these columns is that, you know, these are long columns. These, and like wide. I feel like these are more for the lift section than for the station, which, I mean, in my mind, means that they're going to be moving ahead with not just putting together the station, but a substantial amount of the lift. So that's going to be super exciting to see that progress. And just getting a slightly different look over on the hill next to Kingswood, you can see that they've got these sections of stairs here, and you really just get a better overall look of the storage lot. And just over here, right next to the fence by Mindbuster's exit, they are doing work today, which is awesome because it's Friday. And yeah, they've got this entire concrete rectangle in the ground. I'm really curious as to what that's going to be. So just looking at the full site here. Yep, can't see too much different except that they have finished putting together that box there. So that's pretty cool. Gotta get rid of some stuff in order to make way for the new coaster. And as you can see, they are definitely clearing away a lot here on this early Friday morning. So as I said before, I feel like they are really currently trying to work on the whole station brake run area and lift area over there, and then eventually they will have to close off this area once they feel that they've gotten enough progress done over on the other area. Alright guys, so over here in Splashworks, checking out the construction site from this side, still can't see a whole lot from this angle. They're moving around some gravel and stuff. But I did want to briefly touch upon the teaser poster that has shown up at Cedar Point. It does appear to be a teaser for our new coaster. It lists a bunch of different mine-themed rides from different parks across the Cedar Fair chain, as well as, for some reason, Leviathan Lumber Co. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, Quicksilver Express at Gilroy Gardens, and Thunder Run, Mighty Canadian Minebuster, Carolina Gold Rusher at Carowinds, all these mine-themed coasters. And it says passport required, or proper passport required. Yeah, it's a job opportunity for the Cedar Creek Mining Company, with them expanding into Canada, expanding their northern operations. So that's really interesting. Definitely going with a mine theme to some degree for this new coaster, which is not all that surprising, but still really interesting. And it mentions dizzying heights, wet conditions, must endure extreme heat and cold. Yeah, I mean, so many different things that are really a little confusing. Like, I get that Canada is extremely hot and extremely cold, but wet conditions, like, is that referring to some type of splashdown, or is it just referring to the fact that it's got an underwater lake? I'm really not sure, but definitely something to keep an eye on, and hopefully we'll start seeing posters show up here, although hopefully not before I get back from my little bit of a vacation. So I'll be here as often as I can to keep you guys updated. Alright, so I hopped up on the staircase for Barracuda Blaster to see, just get a better look at this concrete box that they put into the ground here, as well as just the entire construction site in general. There you go, guys. Hopefully this is helpful to you. So just one other thing that I wanted to mention about the poster, the teaser poster that's shown up at Cedar Point, and that's that it has the word unique in quotation marks, which I don't like that it's in quotation marks, but whatever. And that's a lot of what I've been hearing about this this coaster coming here, is it's going to be unique, very, very unique. Like, we know that it's a floorless dive coaster. What is going to be so unique about it that they feel the need to, you know, to tease that? So of course I'll keep you guys updated on that. The other thing is, I feel that the fact that it's at Cedar Point is for two reasons. One, Steel Vengeance just opened up at Cedar Point for this year, and they know that all the coaster fanatics are, coaster enthusiasts are going to be down there checking out that ride. So they're all going to see the teaser and be like, oh, I have to get my passport because next year Wonderland is getting something amazing. I know that most of the coaster enthusiasts are already well aware that that Wonderland is getting a new coaster, but it's just a little extra reminder. So I think that's the main reason, and the other reason is just because it ties in with the theme of this being a new expansion, mining company expansion. So we will probably, I think, see some teasers a little later on talking about how to apply for that job up here to get locals. But yep, I'll keep you posted as soon as I see any of those teasers come around. Alright guys, for this week's trivia time, I want you to let me know in the comments below what the 4 buildings around International Street, what were they originally known as? Each of them was themed to a different region of the world and had names to reflect that. And if you guys can let me know that in the comments below, I'll give you a shout out in my next video. And a huge shout out to Andrew Edgecombe and DOT1, who both correctly said that Thunder Run was originally known as Blower Enzian and was on the site where the Fly is today. So, little known fact. And that ride was moved inside the mountain in 1986 and expanded as well. Thunder Run, classic ride at the park. Alright guys, so just to close off this week, I wanted to remind you guys that I am going on vacation next week. I'm going to be making a quick stop at Carowinds on my way, but other than that, I'm not going to have any videos. If this video is a little late, by which I mean about a week, I apologize. I am going to try to get it done before I head out though. And then when I get back, next week's video is probably going to be a little bit late as well, just as I get settled in and try to find time to come up to the park to do another update. However, at that time I will also be able to have an update from Carowinds, so look forward to seeing that, guys. I know that they've got a lot of teasers around there, so I'm going to be checking all those out and letting you guys know anything that I can see and my thoughts on Fury 325, Afterburn, and Intimidator, if I can manage to get on all of those, as well as be reunited with the Great Whale of China, now known as Peanuts Pirates. So, until next week, guys, have a good one. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to comment down below for anything that you'd like me to cover in the next video. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you get notified every time I post new videos.